Have the lights back on, please. Thank you. I don't know about you, I didn't know all that stuff. I sat in front of my computer and I sent it to Jane and said, have a look at this. This is unbelievable. The amount of things that are changing before our very eyes is just, I'll be honest with you, scary. Absolutely scary. When you see things like one copy of the New York Times contains more information than a person in the 18th century would have learned in their entire life. It just shows you that this is absolutely different. There is no way that we can kind of relate to. And the fact there's 5 times more English words than there were when Shakespeare was around means things have changed. Absolutely. No longer have we got churches that are going to be full of people that are going to attend out of duty, guilt, tradition. They're not going to sit through a hymn sandwich. They're not going to sit through an hour-long preach. It's going to be different. And Craig shared last week, I thought, brilliantly around the whole fact that one of the biggest issues that people have now is time. Time is different because it relates to that huge change in the way in which information is getting fed at people at such an incredible speed. You know, the attention spans are short, information is plentiful. They talk about people learn things horizontally now. They say that people know, I've got to get this right now, a lot less about a lot more things. Does that make sense? A lot less about a lot more things. People do not know things in anything like the level of depth that they would have done 2 or 3 generations ago. So if you say to someone, do you know anything about the Kano model? If you're that interested, you could go home now and learn enough about it by just typing Kano model into Google. It's the way you can do it. So if you want to know about religion, people will type Christianity into Google. And they will get a very thin, not very deep definition of what Christianity is. And that's going to be our challenge pretty soon. So the reason that this is simple yet difficult is that the message we have has not changed. We don't need to change that. We have to understand the whole idea of contextualising the message of Jesus Christ at our age in a way that's different perhaps from the way we did it before. And we don't do it by dumbing down Jesus Christ and calling him our mate. We don't do that by saying he's, you know, my buddy Jesus. It's just using, let's call him JC because it sounds much more up to date. He's Jesus Christ, the Son of God. He died for you on the cross. That truth cannot be altered. You alter that, you're in sin. You're losing the plot. We don't alter that. Jesus Christ, the name that saves. We shared this morning during worship. That fundamental truth absolutely must stay. He was crushed for your sins. Don't turn him into JC, my barney. So what can we take from this? This doesn't mean we've got to adapt him. Don't rebrand him. Heck no, don't rebrand Jesus Christ. We don't reshape the gospel for the modern era. We change the way in which we communicate it. There's a guy called Ed Stetzer who I listened to preach a little while ago on a thing that Simon said to me. It's a great preach about some stuff. But one particular thing that comes out is he says, there's always the stumbling block of the cross. For everyone in life, when you get confronted by your sin and that Jesus Christ is the answer, that's the biggest challenge you're going to find. That moment when you say, I believe I understand it now. Unfortunately, the church, people stumble over the church often before they ever get to the cross. They get stuck because they don't understand. What are you trying to tell me? I don't get it. Because of the way in which churches have perhaps traditionally shared the gospel message. If you do it too thin, too lightweight, it doesn't transform life. If you share a gospel that says, look, hey, just say I believe. It doesn't even matter if you really do. Say I believe, and, you know, you'll be good and do good things. It's too late. It saves no one. If you make it so heavy and so thick and so dressed up in words as Simon shares that people don't understand, they can't get to it either. I was in McDonald's yesterday, running and then McDonald's. How does that work? With Joel. And